Where my people? Where my people? We need lights in this garage. Where my people? Bolt on car restoration. Going live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What if you guys are getting tired of this car? Oh, my hinges are bad. I'm gonna have to redo those hinges. Oh, tripping. Only on this side. Because that's the only reason why these doors keep going out of whack. It's gotta be the hinges. Mm. Still so many little things to do on this car. It's like I can see how you could never be finished with these cars. I'm just gonna have to tap out at some point and move on. Um, Start another project because I could be working on this car forever. This car is never gonna be finished. Okay, we got our pinion flange, and we're gonna tap it in. We need a rubber mallet. Oh, we got three in the house. What's going on, my people? Tell me who's on and tell me where you're from. Who's on and where you from? We're looking for a rubber mallet to install this pinion flange. That's why we got the back jacked up on the 64 Impala. We got this, and I need like a flat piece of wood. I guess I could use this metal, but I'd rather use wood. Um, I need like a rubber block, but let's get under the car. Oh, we got a bunch of people jumped on. Okay, everybody, who's here with me? Who's here with me? Any of my subscribers, or do we just got visitors? By the way, hit the subscribe button so you know when we on. Even if you don't want to subscribe to the channel, you get to see some good work. Um, you know what? I'm gonna try to tap this in without having without using a block of wood. Let's see. Let's see if we can make this happen. This is the flange we took off. This goes onto the front of your differential. And oh my man, classic car guy. Well, we got our flange off. I don't know if you guys looked at the previous videos. We got 22 people in there and one like. That what part of the game is that? This is our new flange that I am not going to paint because it's got some red in it, and that's gonna go with our drive shaft. So that's cool. I'll just paint around this and put the orange in there. But what I'm gonna do first is take this hammer out because I'm not gonna need that. I'm gonna take this eye bar out. I'm not gonna need that. And I think I'm gonna clean this yoke. I'll show you the yoke. I'm gonna clean that yoke before we put it back on because I don't like that paint being on there. Um, yeah, we're gonna put these back. Somebody told me I gotta organize my tools on my last live. They are pretty organized. I guess it just looks disorganized ooh, if you don't understand the system. But the key is just knowing where everything is and you're not stepping on it and can't find it. But pretty much know where everything is. Oh, who else we got in? We got 2 likes out of 24 people. Man, you guys are a hard, entertaining group. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna learn together. So where's our flange? I went to Summit, and God bless, it was a young lady in there who I think she just needed a job. I don't think she was a car person at all. And I'm trying to tell her what I need, and she was just lost. What did I do with the flange? Oh, it's on the floor. I'm gonna put some gloves on. So give me a sec. I wish I had I broke my tripod. So I'm gonna set you guys to get a look at the car while I'm putting these gloves on. So tell me what you think about these cruiser skirts in this Continental kit. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn y'all around like this and give you a shot at the ride from the back. And I'm gonna put on gloves. So this should be just a walk in the park. This should not be hard, which I think I'm probably jinxing us by saying that. Why are you guys so quiet? You guys are usually talking to when I got 20 people on and nobody's asking questions or talking to each other, it throws me off. I want to make sure you guys are okay out there. Where are you from? What's your favorite car? What are you working on? All right, ready to work. So we got our rubber mallet. Ah, um, let me get under here. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jack it up a little more. It's already on stands, but I'm gonna jack it up just a little bit more, just so I'll have some breathing room. But if let's say if the jack were to give, it's not gonna fall past these stands. So that's cool. We're all right. But I really need to put some more hydraulic fluid in my jacks. I gotta have a buddy of mine show me how to do it because these jacks are barely jacking. All right, I want to make sure you guys can see. Okay. Sorry. I put my hand over the thing. All right. Looks like you all are placed perfectly. I'm gonna get a rag to wipe this off. Stay with me. Okay. Oh, all right. We're back. You guys are so quiet. It's like sitting in a room with somebody and nobody's talking. All right. Now we still get differential fluid leaking. I'm still not sure why. I would have thought it all would have run out by now. And this is not going to be easy to tap in. I hope I'm not jinxing myself, but this differential is in the way. I mean, this drive shaft is in the way. All right. Ugh. And I'm not going to be able to use a piece of wood to tap it anyway. I guess I can, but it's not flat. All right. Where is the rubber mallet? All right, here we go. Mm. All right. That feels okay, but it don't feel good. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Oh God. This is why um getting classic cars restored is so expensive because you guys got to pay for this. When frustrating crap like this happens. Now, all wouldn't have been right in the universe. This had to happen, that this hammer had to fall in the oil. Son of a gun. Oh, it grinds my gears, no pun intended. Why did why did that have to happen? All right. But I think I got it. I got it on there good now. All right. Yeah, I feel good about this. All right. I'm gonna wipe this off. All right. I'm gonna give you all a closer shot of what we're looking at. This is your differential. It's your housing of your differential. The reason why it's orange is because Chevy in the 60s, when they had a posi gear in it, they would paint it orange. This is unacceptable. This has gotten chipped off through working on the car, but we will touch up all of this paint and it will be a solid seat. You want to keep your car where you can show the bottom of your car or the top of your car. So you want it clean, you want it fresh. You don't want nothing to hide. It's dusty, and we can handle dust because you just wiped that off before the car show. But these chips, don't settle for that. You're gonna fix that. This looks good. We're gonna take a paintbrush of like a real small paintbrush and go along that area. But okay, this is good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide out from down here because well, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna put some differential fluid in the back of the rear end to see if it starts dripping. If it starts dripping, ain't no need to have put everything back together. Um, but considering it was dripping before we put this on here and it's not dripping now, that's always a good sign. So let's get this yolk out of here. Okay. Oh, my shirt pulled up and my back touched this cold concrete. Not cool. Not cool. Okay. I got 2 lights with 34 people in the room, and nobody's even saying hello. What part of the game is that? This is your yoke, and this is what your drive shaft connects to. The transmission spins the drive shaft. The drive shaft spins this. This spins your rack and pinion in your, which are the gears in your which control the gears in your rear end, and that makes the car go. Um, I think, okay, this red stuff I thought was paint is not paint. That's actually that's actually grease. That's machine grease. I know that. This is red. I thought that was red paint that was in there. So what I'm not gonna do, oh, now I have a dilemma. If I paint this, I'm gonna have to wait to put this back together. If I paint this, if I repaint it black, I'm gonna have to wait to put this together. And I need to see if it's that deep that I need to repaint this. Let me see what comments I got. Lost my drive shaft at 130 miles per hour. Oh my God, at the drive. Ooh, I guess you're okay if you're telling me about it. Hello, watching again, Southern Kalias. Doing good work, my brother. Okay, who is this? Trad Cat and John Stevenson. All right, guys. I appreciate the comments. Um, w- what kind of racing do you do? Do you do if you got a 67 Camaro, you just probably doing what, a mile? Or a quarter mile, eighth mile? What are you running? And what would make the drive shaft come off? Clean ride. Who is this? Dale. Dale, what's going on, brother? Thank you. Um, oh, I think let's wash it off. See how we feel after we wash it off, and then that'll determine if we paint it. I would really like to have this back together. So, what would probably be smartest would be if fill up, if I put some differential fluid in the back and see if it starts leaking while I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do about these other pieces. That's probably going to be the smartest thing to do. What would have been really smart would have been if I would have bought the proper funnel while I was in the store. I was in two different stores. I was in O'Reilly's and I was in Summit. Um, you guys tell me if you see a funnel. I'm joking. Where is the funnel for the differential? Hmm. Differential funnel is a real funny angle. It may be under the car. Let me see. No. Okay. Whatever you do, don't rush what you're doing. If you got to rush, just stop and take a break. If you got a goal to get to a certain point on the day you're working, just if you make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't. Here's the wood block I was looking for, but everything seemed to work out. Well, what we're gonna do, that I'm not seeing the funnel, so we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna wash this yoke off and keep it pushing. I really wish I didn't break my tripod because it is hard doing this while holding a phone. I need to get one of those cameras that like go on your forehead and then you can see what I'm doing, but then I can't see what you guys see. And I'd hate for it to be pointing a different direction. I mean, it doesn't look bad, especially for what the part is. And I know a lot of people are saying nobody's gonna see this. How you practice is how you play. If you get used to having an eye for detail for stuff people's not gonna see, you're gonna have a real high level of scrutiny for stuff people are gonna see. Um, hmm. If I got to think about it this hard, I'm gonna paint it. If I got to think about it this hard, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. Oh, what kind of weather you guys got? And now you guys are wondering why I'm looking at paper. All right. What kind of weather you guys got? I think I got everybody beat. It's 80 degrees. Anybody beat me with 80 degrees? 60 something Chevy. No, this is a 64 Impala. Hello, Dale. Thank you. Nice car. I use a pump for the differential filling. I don't know how because it is a pain in the rump. I wish I knew how. I wish I knew how. If you could tell me how, I will definitely do it. But yes, this is a 64 Impala with custom made cruiser skirts as opposed to inner fenders, custom made continental kit, custom Venetian blinds, custom interior. This is a one-off dash. I actually made this dashboard. You can see me make it on this channel. Made it just like I made. It's a fiberglass dashboard. Um, I made it just like I made the cruiser skirt, so you can see all of that on this channel. Um, let me see under the hood. Let me see. Ah. Now, some people, I always get a comment, make a vacuum pump that sucks out the oil of the bottle, then you push out into the dip, push out. Bro, can I get it like at O'Reilly's or at a Summit or something like that? It's nice here. Oh, it's nice there. I'm in Canada. It's 30 degrees. Yeah, I'm in Texas, man. It's 80. It's 80 here. They make a vacuum pump, sucks it out. Yes. Where can I get that? 25 degrees here. This is John Stevenson. Nice car from America Cruiser Club. Okay, what state is America Cruiser Club in? Um, I had a 63 four-door in the 80s. Oh, okay. All right. Um, they could have it at a parts supplier. You know what? Summit should have it. Summit should thank you. Much love on that. Much love on that because that is a pain in the wrong part. Oh, of all of the money I spent on this car, look at what I'm super hyped up about. I'm a child. I know it. But I love this sticker. I gotta find some more cool stickers. But ah, I called my buddy It showed him the sticker. He completely didn't care. Um, could I have it a parts supplier? It is a vacuum pump. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm definitely gonna do that. Why did I ball up paper when I said I was gonna paint this? I'm gonna show you. This way the paint doesn't go in here and the brake cleaner is not going to um clear out all of the oil that we're still gonna need. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit this with some brake cleaner so I know that the paint's gonna stick. If you really want to clear something now, if you want to clean something and not clean the paint off of it, don't use brake cleaner. But brake cleaner is going to get it clean to where you get where all of the while everything's off of it, but it will take your paint. Be right back. I'm going to get the brake cleaner. Now, if you don't want to go as harsh as brake cleaner, you can try engine degreaser, and that's what I ended up grabbing. You always want you can do without engine degreaser, cannot do without brake cleaner. Brake cleaner is going to be your best cleaner. Just know whatever you clean them, you take the paint off of it, and be careful spraying it around your car. I'm gonna check the comments in a second. I'm just wiping this down. But this is the level of attention you want to pay. It's even something as simple. Most people to just put this back together. It's not really scratched up that bad, and you do not see the yolk. But this is And when you pay this kind of attention, you notice stuff like while I was working on this, I noticed I didn't put a nut back onto one of the bolts on my shifter on my transmit for my transmission. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it. So bing bang. All right, let me check the check you guys' comments because I don't want to ignore you. And I don't want to get behind either. I know you guys don't want to look at me, so I'm gonna give you a look at that. You know what? I don't like using my iPhone for this because I'm old and I don't know how to set the iPhone to make the letters bigger. So now I got to use my reading glasses. I know how to do it on my Google phone. Okay, here we go. Ohio Club uh, are all grown children. Chapter in members are all grown children. I feel you. Um, that's a nice car. What do you drive? What do I drive daily? Old this deal right here. Nothing nothing to shout about. I want to get a truck from the 50s and that'll be my daily driver, but hey, it's paid for. And this I had actually bought that from my wife a long time ago. And somebody stole my one, she didn't want it, and somebody stole my Escalade. And when they stole that, I just started driving it then. Let me see. Sold all my cars. I had two C10s. Okay. Um, 67 Camaro. Nice. Are you gonna get another car, Dale? My brother has a couple of Camaros. Get a car from him. He has a 59 Buick Lowrider. I need a 59 Impala. Nice. Nice. That's my dream car, the 59 Impala. Okay. So, like I said, make sure you keep um Like I said, the engine degreaser, 50-50, but brake cleaner, you definitely need that. You want to make sure you keep that with you. We're gonna put this up here and we're just gonna hit this with some spray. Now I almost did something dumb. I almost shot this by this phone. I'm gonna tell you. That's why I need you guys, because I'm not the brightest guy. Now painting this is forcing me. I'm gonna give all kind of room. Painting this is going to force me to do the right thing. I'm gonna have to wait to put this back on the car. That'll allow me time to put oil back into the rear end to see if it's still leaking, which is testing the seal. What we tend to do is rush and try to put everything back together and hope that everything works. But you should really let it sit, make sure it's not leaking, then put everything together. I would rush, but since now, don't get silly and get to spending a bunch of money on this kind of stuff that nobody's gonna see. You take care of it, but you take care of your wallet too. Get you some regular Rust-Oleum. I mean, unless you just got one of those off the chain budgets, the Rust-Oleum under the car is fine. You go ahead and get $200 or $300 a gallon, $400 a gallon for the body of the car, but under the car, nah. All that powder coating, like I said, unless you're doing those crazy budgets, man, hit it with that, because the powder coating gonna scratch just like the Rust-Oleum. So so we're gonna let that dry at least 24 hours. At least 24 hours. And man, I wish I would have known about that pump while I was at Summit. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, always keep your TV in your garage so you can YouTube stuff. Because I'm gonna look up that pump. Is my TV plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. So yeah, let me see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You gotta get my glasses. You guys are talking to me. Hold up. Let me see. That's the kind of car to drive every day, but they have bad reps for oh no, trash. Do not buy a Range Rover. Do not buy several things about Range Rovers. Only buy a Range Rover from Range Rover. Range Rover won't sell it if anything's wrong with it. Every other dealership will. They have they're just made to not last. They're not like Escalades. That is a car to buy and get rid of at 50,000 miles if you have that kind of money. If you don't have that kind of money, lease it. But beautiful cars now. You're gonna get props and you're gonna love it. But that's not like you can go buy a used Escalade and get your money's worth. You do not want to do that with a Range Rover. I know I've put over $20,000 into that car. And everyone with a Range Rover I know, the Range Rover tells you. And even new Range Rovers are like that. They are not made to be driven beyond 100,000 miles. Okay, let me see what other comments we have. Um, I have a 1947 Dodge truck I'm starting on. You know what? I want if you can, Upload a picture on the community page of this. I want to see that truck. I'm trying to find a '59 Apache. Um, I want to bag it, big wheels, and I don't even care if it's patina. I like that truck. Um, Drag car, right? I had drive shaft come off an old Ford one time. It was a slow moving catastrophe. A 53-year-old truck, all original. Always wanted to live in Texas, pretty much lived everywhere else. Wow, okay. Um, just fell off and slowly stopped. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's just gonna roll because yeah, it's nothing making the car go forward. Okay. So the brakes should have stopped it though. When you hit the brakes, did that I'm saving up for a 4 link and bags for the truck. Okay. Nice. Nice. All right. I'm halfway wanting to check into the pump as as opposed to trying to put that oil in there. I mean, I don't know why it's okay. Does anybody know why is this such a pain to get that oil in there? Is it the angle of maybe some people on here don't know what we're talking about? I'm going to go under the car on the other side and show them what we're talking about. Everybody might not know. We don't want to assume that everybody knows what we're talking about. There's nothing worse to be in a conversation and nobody's including you. Okay, this is what we're talking about. Ugh. This twists off, and this is where you put in your gear fluid. Gear fluid is really thick. This is gear fluid, but it's not jello, but it's thick. For whatever reason, I think it's because this is here and not up here. And the reason why it's here and not up here is because you wouldn't be able to get to it because of the gas tank. But because it's here, it's easier to flow back out as opposed to go in. And that's what we're talking about. Why he was saying a pump is probably better. I would love a pump. I would need to know. I may have one. That may be what I have. I need to Google it. I need to look it up. Because I know I have a suction. Oh God. Oh, let me see. Are you talking about just a siphoning bulb? Is that what you're talking about? A siphoning bulb? Because if you're talking about just a siphoning bulb and a hose, I have that. Are you talking about this? 'Cause this obviously goes in here. Is that what you're talking about? My draft shaft slate safely loop didn't save the bottom of the car. Ugh, beat the hell out of it. Yeah. Um, you put it right in there, just into yeah. No, this is not what you're talking about. Okay, but this might work theoretically. I mean, theoretically, this is what I do brakes with, but I don't know if it's too thick. But in all theory, Should this not work? It's a vacuum pump. Just ask them for the suction pump you need. Because I'm thinking, if I hold this like this, but oh, are you talking about this? Are you talking about this? You talking about this? Is that what you talking about? No, it's not like that. I got all the stuff that may work. Wait a minute. Before I go buying some more jobs, let me see if I can do it with this. Because in all theory, this should work. I got so much jive that I don't even know why I got it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try it with water first. Let's try it with water. Let's try it with water. Because if this does work, we about to be some pumping souls. All right. Let's see if this works. This is the bottom. You're gonna put it in here. Gosh, I told you I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay. All right. All right. I think. Oh, okay. It's not going. It went better in my head than it's going right now. Okay. I can't stop the water bottle from falling. All right. Let me try this. Son of a gun! Why does this keep falling over? Hmm. All right. When in doubt, call your baby. Come with me. We're about to get some help. I don't know why he locks the door when I'm right outside. Oh, never mind. We don't need him. Let's do it here. What's that about? Can you get the hand me that? What? I needed you, but of course you're huh? I needed you. For what? Nothing. What? Nothing. Okay. All right. So what I'm doing, running water in here, and this would be basically in the oil, in the gear oil. And if it comes out of the top, I'll be able to do it. Um, it is just a cylinder. They should only cost 15 to 20 bucks. That's why I'm thinking this may work. And it is the right thing for the filling of a differential. Any part place should have it. I use a cheap electric fuel pump with my motorcycle battery. Okay. But hey, we might I might learn something. Let me see. Yep. I bet y'all it's gonna work. I bet y'all I don't even know why I bought this. I don't even what year I had it, but you know what is smart? That we run the water through it because this thing has been back it's been in there for years. So it'll clean out stuff and nothing will be in the oil. This should work. I don't know if I need these hoses this long, but for all intents and purposes, this should work. Hmm. Now you guys got me interested. And it was good that we did it with water first, because now it cleaned out all the hoses and the pump because we didn't always have electricity or um vacuum. But where we made the vacuum was through pump. So when you said that, I was like, a bulb should be able to do it, but the bulb was too small. But then when I went in there and I saw this, I was like, wait a minute. Oh, garbage guys are here. All right. So let's see if I mean, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Nothing beats a failure but effort. So, we're either gonna well, we're gonna learn something either way. Man, under that car sure looks good. All right. I'm gonna switch the lights around so you guys can get a better view of what we're doing. Okay. So we got to remember that the bottom pulls and the top spits out. No, the bottom spits out, the top pulls. All right, let's see if this will happen. I need to get a wrench to take off that cover. Be right back. Coming. Just looking for my crescent wrench. I'll take you guys with me. All right. Let me see if you guys are talking to me. The bottom of my 67 Camaro looks that clean, minus the dents. uh I use a cheap electronic fuel pump. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. All right. Let me see. Um where's my crescent wrench? I mean, this should be oh. Way down here behind the music. Wait a minute. There you go. Old school. Old school. I have a lot of fancy stuff, but I'm finding, I guess because of my age, I'm more into the older tools. Now, in most cases, I'm gonna grab what's closest and what'll work. But I developed a real bad habit of spending a lot of money every time. Every time I was doing the job, I bought what I needed instead of looking at what I had that could have done the job. So now I'm trying to be a little more fiscally responsible and not just spend money, spend money, spend money. So if I can do it correctly, ah, some silly, some more oil may come out. I'm gonna try to be ready. Wow. Okay, so we know there's no oil in there. All right. So we're gonna try it one last time. Oh, great. Okay. Okay. So the top sucks, the bottom spits. Now I could cut these, but I don't know the many uses I may have for this. Huh. Oh, fudge. But it is coming out. It's already coming out. All right. All right. Come on. Let's not get silly. And you guys can't see. If I do it this way, you guys can't see. Mm. But now you can. Aha. Go. What the fudge is happening? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, right? Look what happened. Bottom holes popped off. All right. So lesson number one, you cannot go too fast. This stuff is too thick. Oh, great. And it keeps popping out of. Oh, okay. I cannot pump and hold this stuff in here. I'm gonna have to get some help. Who I just sent back into the house. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this wrench, and this wrench is gonna keep it held down into the wrench is gonna keep it held down into the oil. Dale, you are a god, and do not let anybody tell you any differently. You rule the world, Dale. And I had the stuff. But that's why we have this channel. So, Dale, you can show pictures of this car and tell people you helped with the bill significantly. You got to be kidding me. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. It's free. This channel is not monetized. This is just a channel for do-it-yourself guys like us trying to do high-level cars in home garages. I would say 95% of this car has been done in a home garage. I need to angle this up so I can get the corner out. And I hate I spilled it though. Man, ugh, you completely rule with this coming through with this, I'm gonna tell you. All right, let me get from up under this car. Get something to put under there. Make sure I'm seeing you guys' comments. Let me see. His and hers official. What's up? His and hers official. My brother from another mother. I feel you. I got tools. More than worth more than what the car is worth. Who gave us the idea about the was it Dale or was it John that told us about the pump? John. John, I'm sorry. John, you're a god. You're a car god. I gotta find something to angle this ooh. Okay, cool. I'll use this. Ain't gotta even go far. All right. Get something out of the garbage. All right. Ouch. Back to work. Mm. So, for those of you just joining and wondering what in the frig is happening, John suggested that I go get a pump to put the differential fluid in because I, being transparent, was saying I was having a lot of trouble getting it to go in. And when he brought up the electric pump, I knew that electric pumps only function under the premise of suction. And so I was thinking about the bulb that I use to bleed brakes. And then when we went in there, I saw I had a hand pump. And I was like, well, an electric pump just does what a hand pump does. So, excusing me dumping a lot of it in the on the floor of the garage, um, John gave us the perfect solution to our differential problem. So, John is car god of the day. Man, it would have taken me forever to do this the way I was doing it, trying to use a oh cool, and it's coming out. Oh, even with what I spilled, we had enough. Ah, and I keep hitting my head on this sharp freaking um chrome gas tank. Oh man. Wow. All right, John, Dale. Ah, son of a black. Oh, Okay. Okay. Now we didn't figure that out, but I can't screw the thing in. That goes to show you how smart I am. Are you kidding me? Man, y'all think I got this channel here for y'all. I'm gonna put on, I'm gonna tell you the title of this. John John teaches me how to pump rear oil differential. That's gonna be the name of oh goodness. Um I need this is the towel that I clean that up with. All right. Let me get from under here. Now what oh my god. Another problem has been identified. Oh, look at this. Oh wow. Which is why it was better to put this on now because our seal is still leaking. And it's a brand new seal. Oh, crap. Oh, well, that's because the yolk's not on it. Hmm. I got to make a call to see if the yolk is part of what helps keep it in there. Or should that be held in? Well, the yolk has to be part of what keeps it in there. That's dumb. Well, worst case scenario, we'll have to pump it back in when we put the yolk on it. Yeah. Yeah. No, because the yolk goes all the way through. Mm. Okay. Whew. This is what you guys pay a lot of money for when you're paying to get a car done. Let me see what okay. Do we got any more comments that may help me with this? Hello to his and hers official. Sure it was Dale. Okay. All right, here's the deal. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little confused. Um I think we need the yolk on there. I'm gonna make a call. If it all runs out and we just got to pump it back in, that's fine. So we're gonna call it a draw between Dale and John. Um, if if um if it all runs out, we know we can pump it right back in. Thank you. So that's not a problem. I need to make a call to see if it's supposed to be holding without the yolk. Because to be honest with you, I don't know, but I it was holding without the yolk, but that could have been because there wasn't a lot in there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask. So this stuff is not. It's not always do it, put it together. You got to think about it. This is 70-year-old technology. So even if you are a mechanic today, you don't know how this stuff was supposed to work back then. but you don't want to ignore a problem that you see. So I don't know how long we've been on. How long have we been on? 138. Ooh. I don't even know when we started. You guys got me that excited. Um, I'm going to make a call and I'm gonna find out if that should be holding without the yoke. If it is holding without, if it's supposed to hold without the yoke, I gotta find out what the problem is. But I think the yoke keeps it in there too. I think. But we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go and have a great day. I may be coming back on about 2 in the morning Central Time. So if you all are a part of my overseas family, you guys know to have your hit that alarm bell to let you know when I come on. If you guys are in the States and you're up late, rock with me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, like I said, not monetized, no money to you. But it helps, like today, it helps us get our cars done. And also I want to get it where we can share the link. I'm not share the link, but I can send you a link, and while you're working on your car, the chat and I can answer questions about your car so we can get this going. I know how to do it. I've done it before. I'm just not comfortable with it. I'm gonna have my son re-show me. So thanks a mil. I'm gonna go ahead and let this simmer in my brain, but just being able to pump that stuff in there, I feel good for today. So Dale, John, pleasure meeting you guys. Everybody else, his and hers. Um, I've never had a rear leak from there without the yoke. But again, my rear was always out and empty while working on it. True that. True that. True. And I don't know. It could be the angle because the car is jacked up. Look at it. And it's full. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Oops, I didn't walked over here like so, and it's full because it was leaking out of the back. So it's a couple of things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how much comes out. And because once I stopped it from coming out of the back, it had to come out somewhere. So it may be a little too much in there. Who knows? Who knows? Generally, you don't feel it without the yoke being on it. But I was just trying to see if it felt. But like I said, we're gonna figure it out. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, and that's why this stuff costs so much. But if you learn how to do it, it just costs you time and thinking. So I'm gonna give you guys the car one more time. And a buddy of mine told me gold bumper guards. What are you guys' thoughts? Gold bumper guards. And check it out. You see how I did the inner wheel well to match the motor? Other side matches the car. I had somebody come on the channel and they were just being negative, saying, you need to paint your wheel wells, blah, 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 blah. And then I showed them the other side did match the car, and they were like, oh. Let me see. Is that Lee Austin? What is up, my brother Lee Austin? Are you in Austin, Texas, by the way? Because I'm into look at this. We got folks walking down the street, shorts, t-shirts. most of the world is freezing right now. Uh so Lee, glad you were able to join us. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna make some calls, see if I can get this figured out. But just coming up with that pump, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and ride out of here. You guys take it easy. Make sure you hit that alarm so we can stay in contact with each other.